It's not over. Trust the plan. Nick will save us all. Felt, Lord, do you really want Bible lessons from me? This is the thing, man. Like, I'm not 100%, like, I don't feel comfortable being your Bible teacher. Do you know that? Like, I'm not comfortable doing that right now. Because I'm not living the lifestyle the way I would like to be living it. And if you're not living that life, you can't teach. And that's where Surfer is fucked. When you're getting drunk, doing Bible study, pulling out your penis, doing Bible study, you're a joke. Everybody knows you're a joke. You're not going to reach anybody. You're just a fucking joke. So I'm not going to be a fucking joke. And I'm not going to blaspheme God. Because I actually do care. You know? I'm not going to sit there and be a fucking joke. Any chance of more laws of power streams? Fuck, probably not. That was years ago. Part of the reason I dislike Nick is because he sells an idea that young white men could be living a decent life and having kids should live for him instead. Well, that's the thing, right? You know, he pushes against having a family. I really think you should have a family. I think you should try and build something that will be a lasting legacy for yourself. And the only way for most of us that that's going to happen, because we don't get in the history books, is to build a fucking family. You know? Why did I turn into a grifter? Because I'm done. Like, I'm fucking done with this shit. Like, you have to pay me to stay around. Because my time is more valuable than this shit. You know? Unless I'm getting paid, I've done like everything there is left to do. So the only arc left is the sellout arc. The fuck else is there? I did everything else. So, does getting into the history books even matter? No. Doesn't really matter. I'll pay you if you just ditch Andy and do cell phones. Well, there might be a day where that happens, you know? You never fucking know. But, Andy, brings, I think, a lot to the show. He runs the tech end really well. He's good with OBS. He does the layouts. He gets a lot of the art done and shit like that. On the business end of things, he has a power chat, which helps because it doesn't take any fucking percentage. And at the same time, he has a big Rolodex of guests and shit that we can call upon. And people that will contribute because Worski fucking knows everybody. So Worski, people talk about Worski fucks with the money, Worski Jews. I've not had a problem with Andy. The deal that I've made with Andy, he's respected 100%. Every fucking week, the money is there. So I don't really have any problems. I don't have anything to complain about. Andy's been showing up for the shows. He performs well on the shows. He does a pretty good fucking job, And if you don't like him, you just don't like Andy. But Andy's doing the best that Andy can fucking do, I think. I don't think he's fucking cheating, you guys. Tonight, the show wasn't going, so Andy fucking got totally wasted, burnt his nipples, fucking did handstands. Most people don't have the fucking balls to do shit like that. And I appreciate that Andy did that because it brought something else to the show. Please ask Andy to stop drinking on show. Well, the last few shows he wasn't drinking. And even tonight, he only had a single glass of wine until the show was just fucked. So he had to drink. I don't blame him. AFPAC was boring as fuck. Am I a happy guy? Yeah. I am a really happy guy now. And I think Drunk Andy's funny. Was today a skippable episode? I don't know. Watch it for yourself. I actually don't think it was that bad. I just wish that I had been able to get to some of the other stuff. The Beardson Feet Olympics segment I thought was going to be really good. The Wings segment I had planned I thought was going to be pretty decent. Finishing that Baked Alaska clip I would have liked to do. But AFPAC went too long, so we just couldn't fucking do it. I'm surprised, Razmaz, also that they didn't flag it down. The Stu stuff was worth watching. That was fucking crazy as shit. Yeah, all the stuff with Stu. Stu Peters is fucking whacked. He might end up being a Joker himself. You need to figure out your audio levels on the show. It was almost unwatchable. Then you probably haven't been watching PPP for a long time, bro. Because those audio levels are better than the production this channel's had for 99% of its lifetime. What happened to your 40K music videos? Well, you never know. I mean, if this channel doesn't get deleted by the time I'm done with it, which is probably going to be in the next year, I can't see myself doing this for more than another year. Unless the money gets so stupid that I have golden handcuffs and I have to stay. Then I'll probably hand it back to the guy who did the Warhammer videos. And they'll probably come back. I do brush my teeth regularly now. Yeah. There was a time I was out of the habit, but back on it hard. Godwinson used to speak down a tube for the Moschino audio. He did. But Godwinson's also to the point now where he knows he's done everything. And, you know, he's also at the point where he's like, okay, you know, it used to be every year there was a different fucking arc. One year it was Sargon, then, you know, or there was Jahans, and then there was Sargon, and then there was Ralph. But then it just kept going like Ralph. Every year it's Ralph. And it starts to get fucking stale for him. And he's like, well, what the fuck? Like, you know, I wish that things would move on to Fuentes or some other cow, or that, you know, just for him, shit stagnated. So, you know, with the Ralph arc, it's seeming to be winding down, but you never fucking know. Like with Gator leaving and all that, maybe we'll see some new shit change, and then we'll see Godwinson come back when it's more interesting for him. But I don't fucking blame him for checking out, because he has a pretty good fucking real life. You know? He's an aristocrat. You think you're looking at the next lolcow? Fuck. I mean, the lolcow is in the eye of the beholder. Some people already think I am. Some people think I always have been. Doesn't fucking matter. Not at all. Every time you fake Boogie's death, it adds 7 years to his life. Will you become a wrestler? Probably not. Tom says you're too self-aware to be a lolcow. Well, this is also the thing now, is everybody's a fucking lolcow. You know, like, I don't even think Ethan Ralph fits the traditional definition of a lolcow.